Hello everyone, Wolf191 here, and this is going to be a simple little walkthrough guide on how to build the Wonder Weapon on Paradox Junction. So, the first thing is you're going to need a part from one of these spores, and to find out, basically the way these spores work is you kill a bunch of zombies near them, and you kind of like, I can shoot one, their soul will go into it, and if you kill enough, it'll drop you some loot. But in order to find the part for the Wonder Weapon, you're going to go up to all of the different spores, and one of them is going to make a distinct chiming, little humming noise. And that's how you know which one has the part in it. But another part we can grab that's really easy is if I just grab a few more points here, I can go up here, open this, and then we can grab some test tubes. And this is what we're going to use. This can be used for side Easter eggs, but we're going to be using it to melt one of these mannequins. So again, like the spores, we're going to walk up to all these burnt mannequins, and one of them is going to make a distinct chiming noise, and that's how we know which mannequin we want to melt in order to get our part. So we actually have to go into the past in order to get a part, because with this map you're teleporting between the future and the past. So I'm just going to walk around here, going up to all the mannequins. There's 12 different mannequins, and listening to see if any of them give the distinct hum. So obviously we don't have enough points to open up the entire map yet, but look around a little bit. Maybe it's this one. No. Oh, so you can actually hear it. Yeah. So this is our spore for our first part here. See that little noise, or hear that little noise? That noise doesn't play over here. So you can go ahead and take out some zombies so we can get some more points. Now that we have a few more points, we can open this up, and we know that this is our spore that we have to get zombie kills around for a first part. And we can look at some more mannequins back here. It's not this one. Not this one either. So we got a new round here. We can start working on getting some zombie souls eaten by this spore here. Just, our friends are taking their time to get over here. There we go. Spits out our first part for the Wonder Weapon. So with our points, we can also open up this door. It's not this mannequin either. But with that test tube that we grabbed, we can interact with the sink here. It's going to start bubbling. And then if we interact with it again, it's going to fill up our test tube with acid. So this acid has 3 charges. We only need 1 for the part, but there's a little side Easter egg that I have a video on where you can get a free perk as well. So I can actually hear it just through the wall here. Don't have enough points for it. But if you, I don't know if you lay down in front of the perk machines, you can get a free 100 points. Go. So yeah, this mannequin makes that distinct chime again. When we go to the past on this map, this mannequin isn't going to be all burnt and destroyed, and I'll show you it when we get there. We're going to be able to pour acid on it, and then when we return to the present, which is where we are now, it's going to be melted, and we're going to have our second Wonder Weapon part there. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this zombie and progress the round. Another part we can actually look for, so you can basically look for 3 parts here, just these early rounds, is see these black walls with this venom symbiote coming out of it? One of those walls is also going to have a distinct chime to it, and we have to go into the past, throw a grenade at that wall, and then the present, it's going to have a hole in it, which is where we'll be able to get another part. So there's one wall there, don't hear the chime there. There's another wall over here, don't hear the chime here either, so that means it's going to be over that direction, and we can't go to that side of the map until it flips to the past. Time's going to change automatically on round 6 or 7, so we'll just kill some zombies until we get there. So these rounds can be a little crazy with these plague hounds. They're really fast. Just make sure you're always on the move and watch out for the little lingering gas. It'll do damage to you. But now time is going to go back. And we'll be able to interact with this truck. It's very obvious how to do this. There's like, you know, little markers everywhere, so you can just follow the markers, hold square. And now that we're in the present as well, also all the doors are separate from the present and the past. So even though we open up this garage in the present, it's going to be closed in the past. So let me just whittle down some of these zombies here. Another just like good tip to do for if you're doing any of these like Easter egg steps. It's always good to kill all but one zombie, just so it's a little more calm when you're you know, doing whatever steps you want to do. So the money we have, we can open this, and we know this is our mannequin because we heard the little chime in the past, or sorry, in the present. But now that we're in the past, we don't hear the chime, but we can press square on it in order to put acid. So this is the final venom wall here. If we were in the past right now, you'd be able to see the little like black tendrils, and you'll be able to hear the little chime as well, knowing that the part's there. But obviously, because those two locations we looked at before didn't have that chime, this is the only third one left. We're safe to assume that it's going to be behind this one. So we can blow that up, and then open up Juggernaut, or open up Pack-a-Punch here. There's actually a little trick. You basically just shoot these things and then shoot all the zombies that are like, have like the tendrils going to it. But if you look out here, you can actually shoot this insta-kill and get a free insta-kill power-up, which makes doing this super, super simple. And just like that, we have Pack-a-Punch, which you can use to upgrade our weapon. So another part we can grab, now that we're in the past, is up here, kind of where we got the vials. There'll be a little jar over here, and that's going to be our 5th part. And then remember, we got our other 2 parts are the bomb that we threw over there that made the hole, and the acid that we poured on this mannequin. So all we have to do, interact with this tear here for 1500 points. And then we'll have our part from the mannequin.
Honestly, I don't know what to make of this.
Try not to get trapped by zombies. And then if we go over to this wall that we threw a bomb at, we'll have our final part. And then all you have to do is take all these parts to this center truck here, open it up, punch it, and then place all your pieces. It's going to close, you know, work some magic. And then when it opens back up, here's your Blundergat. So once you've built the Wonder Weapon, you may be finding it a little lackluster. And that's because you can upgrade it. So in order to upgrade the Wonder Weapon, you're going to have to be in the present here. And I'm thinking it's starting at around round 12. There'll basically be a fire tornado that will spawn around the map with a zombie kind of trapped in it. So the tornado is either going to spawn there or in one of the 2 backyards of the houses. So for this first one here, let me actually go ahead and turn off this rampage inducer. So I definitely recommend only having 1 zombie left for this, as when this tormented zombie over here is near other zombies, it'll actually lose health. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to walk near that tornado, and that zombie's going to start following us. We want to take it over to this workbench and then kill it with the Blundergat. So we'll go over here. I'll walk close to it. Start to fall down, and then his health bar will appear on the left side of the screen. So you see how he's like tethering to other zombies? That actually drains his health. So this is our round zombie. We don't actually want to kill that one because it's going to start a whole new round. But we want to just run over to the truck. He'll find his way to us. And then just, oh no, avoid this guy over here. He'll spawn other zombies around to, that will drain his health. So you do have to be a little bit quick. But you want to get him right up near the bench here. And then just shoot him with the blundergat. And you'll see his soul went into this little contraption here. We basically have to do this 3 times. Again, the fire tornado is either going to spawn over down this alleyway or in one of the 2 backyards. So I'll just go on to the next round here. And there should be 1 tornado every round. So just make sure to not be in the areas where the tornado spawns, or else obviously they'll start chasing you mid-round with like a million zombies and they'll die super quick. So just kind of be in like more of a neutral area away from those other tornado spawns, and whittle down the round to a single zombie so it's nice and easy to handle. Oh, and watch out for these guys who spawn. If you use any equipment, they'll eat it up, and they'll also like do a little tentacle attack to grab you. So just make sure you're on the move and hit your shots. So once again, whittled the round down to a single zombie. And then our fire zombie has spawned in this backyard this time. We're going to walk up to it. And then it's going to fall down. We're going to start spawning other zombies around him. We're going to siphon his health. I kind of like it when he does get a little bit of his health siphoned, just so I can make sure to one-shot him with the blundergat, because it doesn't always do as much damage as you'd like. So we'll just get him here, take our shot, nice and easy. And there's the second one. So there's our 3rd tornado zombie, and the 3rd one is a little interesting. So just watch out for him. We're going to whittle this round down to a single zombie once again. We got 1 zombie left. We're going to approach our final fire tornado. This one actually turns into a mimic. So let it get its health drained a little bit more, because we do want to still be able to one-shot it with the blundergat. But the same thing applies. We're going to get it a little bit weak and then kill it right by our workbench. So I'm going to let his health drain down actually a little bit here. It should be good. And then get him to come near the workbench, and 1 shot, soul goes in there. Super easy. So now that we've got the 3 souls absorbed into this workbench and it's all enhanced, we're actually going to travel to the past. Open this up again and put our blundergat inside here in the past. And then when we go, this takes a second to cool down. When we teleport back into the present, our blundergat would have been sitting in this soul infused workbench for a long time now. So when we melee it, we can pick it out. And now we have the Sundergat, the upgraded wonder weapon. This one's kind of cool. It can still shoot the same as the blundergat, but its special ability is if you hold the shoot button, it'll start doing this charging attack. And when you time it to like when it starts like lighting up a little bit, like right there, it'll actually shoot like a beam of soul energy, which is a lot more effective. It kind of shoots in like a cone-like shape. You can get a lot of zombies with it at once. So you can shoot it regular as well too. It's still good, but you want to kind of time that charge shot. So I'll show you how it looks when you shoot a zombie. It's very cool. The soul of the zombie actually leaves them. So I'm sure there's lots of cool things for the Easter egg to do with this or something like that. I haven't actually looked at the Easter egg yet. But yeah, there's your beginner-friendly, super easy tutorial to follow on how to build the wonder weapon on Paradox Junction, the Blundergat, and to upgrade it to the Sundercat. Thanks for watching. Take care.